Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, this is going to be a general energy reading for Monday, December 30th, 2019. So, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as this is a general reading. Also, keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So, just because this is dated for the 30th does not mean it has to resonate on the 30th. Whenever you watch this reading, whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates for you, then that's the message for you at that time. Also, don't hesitate to check back later on, maybe a few days later, maybe a few weeks later, maybe even a month or so later, just to see if maybe it'll resonate for you then. Yeah, just, hey, again, time is an illusion, guys. Okay, so first of all, I'm very, very happy to be back here at Morning Coffee. We have 2 days left in the year. That's super, super exciting. 2020 is coming, y'all, and it's coming in with a bang. I'm super excited about it. I am not fully back in the swing of things. I didn't really plan on any sort of like vacation time for myself during this period. I might do that next year, but it seems that even though I didn't plan for it, I'm just kind of taking it because, the energy just feels right for it, and I kind of want to take it. So I'm still very happy to do morning coffee, obviously, but as far as diving back into like personal readings or like coaching sessions or whatnot, whatever, not really doing that right now. I do have like 2 readings that are bought and paid for that I need to get on, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm most likely not going to be able to do that until like Thursday or Friday of this week, just because I'm still in that whole New Year's, Christmas, vacation-y type flow, and I got to prepare for a party that I'm going to tomorrow night and all that stuff. So I will be, if you have purchased a reading for me, I will be contacting you personally just to give you an update. Also, sidebar, I know somebody asked if I would be interested in doing like coaching sessions for tarot and all that, and yes, actually, I can do that. I actually started doing it with a friend of mine and a client, but I've actually, we're planning on doing some coaching sessions with her, and somebody asked in the comments section of a video and I never replied to it, and then it got lost in the sea of comments. But yes, I actually would be absolutely open to doing that. I actually have some announcements for the channel that are coming out, that I'm going to be rolling out throughout the year of 2020. Oh, and even though I said that I was, taking time off, I still finished the January readings. So those are going to be out. Those will be out on the 1st. And actually the January readings are great. They were really, really good. I'm very excited for you guys to see them. But yeah, I have to finish editing those and everything like that. But there are going to be some announcements that I'm going to be making, and rolling out some new things I'm going to be rolling out for the channel throughout the year of 2020, and coaching sessions is definitely going to be one of them. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So just bear with me, guys. I'm definitely continuing to do morning coffee, but in terms of like personal sessions, I'm not back in that swing just yet. I will most likely be ready to do that by the end of this week. Okay. Thursday into Friday. Yeah. Because also, Tuesday is New Year's Eve. I'm going to a New Year's Eve party, and then I'm going to be hanging out basically all night. So I'm even just going to go ahead and say that there's going to be no morning coffee on Wednesday, just because, like, let's be reasonable. Come on, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's that. But okay, cool. So let's get into the energies for today, or at least for this reading. It's very interesting because as I was starting the shuffle and starting to connect with the collective and channel whatnot, whatever, the 5 of Pentacles caught my eye. It didn't come out of the deck, but as I was shuffling, my fingers got caught on it, and it caught my attention. And it actually was this side of the card that caught my attention. I'm like, 5 of Pentacles. Why are we 5 of Pentacles today, kids? Why? What is this? And I just heard there's a sense of disbelief. Maybe something is too good to be true. Someone may be feeling like they don't deserve something, that they're not worthy of something. And that's really interesting because we've been working so hard lately on feeling like we are worthy, okay? And it's actually, it flies in the face of the actual card that came out for the pre-shuffle, which is in fact the King of Wands. So the King of Wands energy and this Five of Pentacles energy do not mix, okay? They are complete opposites of each other. And so I was shuffling the cards and the King of Wands came out and I was like, okay, well, that's a complete 180 from that Five of Pentacles energy that I saw in the beginning. But then the Five of Pentacles landed on top of the deck. I'm like, wow, are you serious? And look, it's this side of the card where someone is literally like out in the cold, you know, kind of almost like begging for something. And but what I'm getting with this energy of this Five of Pentacles here is like I feel like someone is saying this is too good to be true. Like, this can't be real. Like, this, I don't deserve this. And then on the other side of the deck, you have none other than Strength, but it's the side of the card where the devil is rearing its ugly head. And that's kind of saying to me that whatever this Five of Pentacles energy is, you might be caught in right now. That's literally the devil trying to pull you down. And it really actually kind of feels like an energy where someone, it's like you've reached some sort of like level up in some way. And it's like, yeah, it's like you've reached some sort of level up, and like some sort of like devilish energy or something like that is kind of like coming up out of nowhere saying, oh no, you don't, and just, you know, is trying to like pull you back down. To be quite honest, that really isn't going to happen. And you don't have to allow that to happen, really. The devil can only have power over you if you actively hand him or her that power, whatever the devil would represent in your life, okay? The devil has no power over you if you don't hand that power over to it. And also this devil energy that's showing up on the Strength card here, especially since it's on the Strength card, this devil really could just be your ego getting in the way. This could be your ego saying to you or trying to make you feel like you don't have enough, like you aren't enough, like circumstances aren't ideal enough, things aren't in the right order or something. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, whatever this energy is that is kind of making you feel, or is working to make you feel like it's lacking, it's like you're lacking, it's really kind of petty. You know what I mean? It's like it just feels like it feels like a nitpicker that's just like trying to find a reason to not be happy. You know what I mean? It's that type of energy. But then you have this King of Wands energy here. This is like, well, no, actually, what the things that I'm hearing are, I know what I want. This is the direction I want to go in. I'm tired of feeling this way is what I just heard. I'm tired of feeling, so you might feel like I'm tired of feeling like I'm not good enough, like I'm never going to be good enough, like I constantly have to wait, like I constantly have to do something else. Something has to be better for me to just go after what it is I want. And that's exactly it. That's exactly it. You don't have to wait. You have everything that you need. You are good enough. There is an energy of maybe waiting for the perfect time to strike. Okay, that's a little bit different, all right, with this King of Wands, because the King of Wands can represent that. You know, knowing exactly what he or she wants, not being afraid to go after it, but also not being afraid to sit back and just like bide their time a little bit, maybe like scope things out and just wait for the perfect time to strike. If that's the energy that you're in, perfect, more power to you, go ahead, you know, you got this. But if you're still in an energy of, well, things aren't quite perfect, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough status, I don't have the right home, I don't have the right circumstance, I mean, again, Spirit just said it's that nitpicky energy. It could this could be Virgo energy, but just saying, but it's that nitpicky energy that's just like, well, circumstances aren't ideal enough, so I can't move forward on what it is that I want. That's not, no, do away with that right now. Tame that beast. Tell that devil, or maybe even your ego, to sit down and shut the fuck up, because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay? Prime. You are prime for this. You are ready to go. Okay? Whatever fruits of your labor, I just heard the fruits of your labor are ripe for the picking. Okay? So whatever you want, just go after it. Okay? All right, cool. Coolio, yo. So let's get into the rest of it then. I'm going to give this, actually, you know what? Let me do it this way. I'm going to give this, I'm just going to reset this a little bit. And then we'll get into the rest of the reading for today. Here we go. Oh, yeah. All right. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our Monday, December 30th, 2019. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, guys, I'm going to give this 3 shuffles, but I do want to tell you already that the main color that I'm seeing for the collective right now is purple. So you might be, and what this feeling, what this is feeling like here is we are all still in this sense of like just a restful period. And in this restful period, I feel like there are a lot of downloads that are coming through, or a lot of integration of some downloads you may have received. I'm hearing throughout the year. For some of you, this is over the past 6 months. There have been some new downloads, some new revelations, some new things have come to a light, maybe even within the past 6 weeks, 6 days. I don't know. I mean, again, time is an illusion. All right. So whenever you you could have received these downloads 10 years ago. Okay, that's how fluid and how much of an illusion time is, and how fluid energy is. But anyway, what I'm getting with this purple energy is this, I'm hearing for some of you, this is a reintegration process. Okay, excellent. Take that as it resonates. I mean, I feel like you would know what that is if that's you. But there's an integration process right now. It's like we're all kind of in this like this restful period. And, you know, we're kind of processing things. We're taking things slow. We're not really trying to do anything. We're not trying to move too quickly. This is a good thing. Also, there's some green energy in there. There's some energy of the heart chakra, which is beautiful. And then now I'm seeing the yellow. You could be in a process of planning out some sort of action that you might want to take. That's nice. All right. I'm going to give this 3 shuffles here. For the collective for our Monday, December 30th, 2019. Last 2 days of the year, guys. All right. Here we go, kids. Let's see what we've got. What do you want to discuss with us today, Spirit? Monday, December 30th. I feel like, because Spirit is pulling my attention to the yellow energy, and I feel like we want to talk about this plan of action you might be. What is your plan? I don't know what this card is. My eyes are closed, but we'll see. I want to pull some more. Yeah, we want to talk about this plan of action here. I'm hearing encouragement to do what is right for you, to do what you always known you've wanted to do. This whole time. I'm going to do this one more. We're going to we're going to do one more pull. Please believe that he loves you. These are things that I'm hearing, so I don't know what the message is for, but I'm just going to put it out there. Okay, that's enough. We're going to stop there. Okay. All right. Overall energy, we have the 3 of Wands. Oh, holy shit. The 3 of Wands with the 10 of Cups. And this is a very bittersweet side of this 10 of Cups card, because this is the side of the card that gives me the feeling of like 2 souls finding each other after some really tough life experiences, we'll call it. It's been a rough ride. Both of you are kind of rode hard, put away wet, but but somehow you found each other. Somehow through all of the madness, all of the insecurity, the destruction, the toxicity, whatnot, whatever, somehow you two have managed to find each other. And there's an energy of like being battered and bruised, but you still want to make it work. You still want to be with each other. Take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be that specifically, but that's kind of the feeling. That's the feeling that I get from this Ten of Cups, from this side, this depiction of the Ten of Cups. There's something that's like hard won about this love, if it is love for you, or this sense of like emotional fulfillment. There's something very hard won about this energy. I'm hearing things like it's all coming together nicely, regardless of the external circumstances. We have the Three of Wands also, which in my opinion is speaking to the fact that whatever it is you're going towards, you are in fact on the right track here. Okay. So this plan of action, somebody wants to get married, but again, they don't feel adequate enough. We have this Five of Cups here. Now, this Five of Cups energy is kind of mirroring that Five of Pentacles energy. I feel like here, you have three fives. First of all, you had the Five of Pentacles that came out in your pre-shuffle. You have the Five of Cups here, and then you have the Five of Wands here. And I actually saw 1555 on the counter. I've been seeing 555 lots lately. Within the last few days, I've been seeing 555 a hell of a lot. I tend to see a lot of my number synchronicities on license plates and buses, because here in Brooklyn, or in the city at least, the buses are numbered, and it's so crazy. And so I'll often see my number synchronicities on license plates and buses, and I've been seeing 555 quite frequently on license plates. Funny story, this is a quick sidebar, but I was walking home from work, when was it? Saturday night. And I have this normal way of walking home, right? It's like 1.5 miles. I like to walk it, especially if it's like warm at night. I don't want to wait on the bus, so I'll just walk. It's just 1.5 miles. It's a half an hour walk. It's really not that bad. It's actually kind of nice. But I have a specific way that I would go. But Saturday night, my intuition was like, hey, Eric, let's go down this block instead. And I started down my normal path, and then I remembered that I had wanted to go on that other block. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let's do that. So I walked back, and I walked down that block. And as I was walking down the block, I saw a number synchronicity. I saw 444 3 times. And somehow 444 was mixed with like one other number, and 2 of those 3 times it was a 5. So the first time I saw it, it was 4454, right? The second time I saw it, it was 5444, and then I saw it again, and the third time I saw it, though, I think this time, I think it was like 6. It was like 6444, like 3 times in a row on that same block, walking down the street, all on license plates. Okay, like, if that's not a number, if that's not synchronistic, I don't know what is, right, guys? So anyway, I just wanted to explain that to you. But anyway, but you do have 555 here, okay? You had the 5 in the Five of Pentacles, and now you have it in the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. There is a massive change coming into your life, or into somebody's life. But someone here still feels okay, what I heard was a deep sense of inadequacy. This is something that you may not really be able to get over independently on your own. This might be something that you would need the help of a significant other to be there for you, to help reiterate the fact that you are good enough. And I understand that's kind of contradictory to everything we've been learning and everything I've been channeling and saying for so long. It's like it's like an energy of needing some sort of sense of external validation, right? But somehow I feel like this is different, because I guess the way this is coming through is like you don't really need to really completely uproot this feeling this sense of inadequacy in order for you to have the relationship or the circumstance that you desire. Whatever this 10 of Cups would be for you, whether this be a relationship, a career, whatnot, whatever this deep sense of emotional fulfillment is, you don't have to completely clear out this sense of inadequacy in order for you to have what it is you're seeking, what it is you're after. Now, that's not to say that you don't need to be working on that. Obviously, you need to be working on that. But I feel like there is a misconception here that is saying that, and that's coming from what we were channeling in the beginning with, that 5 of Pentacles and the Strength card, where the devil was kind of overshadowing everything. You don't have to have everything completely perfectly aligned or perfectly in place or whatnot, whatever. You don't, in order for you to have what it is you desire, what it is you're trying to manifest in your life. That takes us to the King of Swords in reverse with the 5 of Wands in reverse. There is an energy here of self-disbelief, of being way too hard on yourself with this King of Swords in reverse. This is that nitpicky energy that I was talking about. Okay. This is, I'm not going to lie. This is very Virgo, very Virgo-ish. And I know for a fact I have my rising sign is Virgo. So I get it. Like, I get so hard on myself. I get so nitpicky about things, or at least I used to. I don't really do that so much anymore. I've really been working on that, but that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling here. This 5 of Wands is internal conflict, differing of opinion. The King of Swords here is that overly self-conscious or overly critical energy that just is like splitting hairs like crazy. Just splitting hairs like crazy. Okay, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Your circumstances or your situation does not have to be 100% idyllically perfect in order for you to move forward in whatever way that your intuition or higher self is guiding you towards. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing idealistic. It doesn't have to be ideal. It just, what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling is that whatever direction you want to move in, whatever action you want to take that is centered from your heart chakra, that's coming from your heart chakra, you are in alignment with it. You are at the right opportunity. If you are feeling the push or the pull to make some sort of move, make some sort of offer, move forward with something that you want to move forward with that's really very heartfelt, then now is the time to do it. You wouldn't be getting the inspiration, you wouldn't be getting the nudge if it weren't the right time. So just because maybe some of your external circumstances aren't quite exactly what you want them to look like right now, that's okay. Don't worry about that. Maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe whatever step it is you're being guided to take right now is going to help facilitate the rest of your circumstances becoming ideal. Okay, maybe whatever step it is you're taking is the next part of creating those ideal circumstances. You know what I mean? You never really know. So just follow your intuition here. But there is a deep level of commitment that's kind of coming through with this energy here between the Hierophant and the Knight of Cups. Now the Hierophant, yes, can talk about the patriarchy, it can talk about establishment, it can talk about tradition, religion, university, government. It can talk about things like brainwashing and indoctrination and mind control and this, that, and conformity and all that kind of stuff. Yes, okay, it can. Doesn't always have to talk about that. It also can talk about the institution of marriage. It can talk about commitment. It can talk about higher learning, teaching and learning. So here, what I'm getting, at least in this situation, is this feels like there is a higher form of commitment that someone is wanting to make. This could be a proposal for marriage. And I just feel like whatever commitment this represents for you, it's very much balanced between masculine and feminine energy, because this is the backside of the Hierophant. So this is where we get to see behind the veil. I do see this as something that's very similar to the backside of the High Priestess, which would be the counterpart to the Hierophant, right? But especially in this depiction of the Hierophant, we see this young child that's holding a key. You see this goddess statue. You see this apple here, which the apple can represent abundance. I'm not exactly sure what this etching on the back of his stone throne is, but to me, I'm getting it just a sense of there is deeper wisdom and higher understanding that's coming through here. This is a balance between masculine and feminine energy, or something that's a little more balanced in that way, something that's very much respectful and aware of and inclusive of like feminine energy, and is wanting to do right by feminine energy. It's not something that's not an energy that really wishes to control or dominate in that way. This child here holding the key does in this case represent, for some of you, maybe for all of you, but it represents, you know, being in touch with your inner child and finding that the key to life is actually happiness, joy, and contentment, rather than control and whatnot. Whatever it's really about the key to happiness, and the key is to abundance or whatnot is remaining connected to that sense of the inner child, right? 555 again, 2555. Anyway, so, but you have to, Five of Cups. You have to kind of stop crying over the spilt milk. For some of you, you do have to let go of some toxic relationships, maybe some sort of friendships, friend circles, something like that. And if it's not completely let go of it, it's more about setting the record straight, maybe kind of putting it in its place. Take that with a grain of salt. I don't mean that to be negative or anything like that, or insulting. There might be an energy of like one last hoorah, because what I'm getting from this Five of Cups energy here is like this individual is kind of like focused on these three cups that have spilled over, and that three cups can represent the Three of Cups in the tarot, which would be, you know, social settings, union, yes, or reunion, friends, parties, you know, that kind of stuff. But what I'm getting here, for some of you, this might be someone that's like looking at these three cups that, you know, have spilled out, that are leaving this person's life, and they're like, you know what, we've had a good time, we've had a good run, maybe there's like one last hoorah here or there, but it's almost as if someone is kind of trying to make peace with, or just, you know, appreciate this moment of maybe a little bit of mourning before they move on to whatever is next for them, which could potentially represent this Two of Cups that's right here behind them, and that bridge back there. You see that bridge? You know, moving on to the next. Interesting. So in that case, this doesn't feel so bad. And to be quite honest, this doesn't have to be so bad, especially with this, like this King of Swords in reverse with this Five of Wands in reverse. Yes, for some of you, this is that nitpicky energy, that overly critical energy. But also for others of you, this is you releasing. This is you releasing that energy. Okay, releasing that extreme nitpickiness, that extreme hair splitting energy, releasing the conflict, the differing of opinion, the you know, the fighting, the whatnot, whatever. Absolutely. The peanut gallery energy too. I forgot about that. I used to think of the Five of Wands as like the peanut gallery, which there are a number of people that got offended when I was saying that back. This was back in the day. This was like a year ago, but I mean, it's kind of like all of the input of all the other people around you that, I mean, it's none of their business anyway. It's your fucking life. Like, no, get out of here. You know what I mean? So it could be that kind of energy that you're releasing also. Yes. Okay, so this doesn't have to be all bad. It really doesn't even feel all that bad, especially with this Ten of Cups here. I mean, this is a beautiful energy, you guys. All right. Okay, so let's move forward then. And let's get some clarification. I want to start with this. Let's start with the Five of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. What should we know about this? Some advice here. Give this 2 more shuffles. Okay, so let's talk about this Five of Wands and King of Swords, both in reverse here. Let's talk about this, Spirit. Let's talk about it. What do you want us to know about this? What do we need to know about this? Ooh. Okay. Well, the deck is reversed. And Spirit is saying to leave it that way. Okay, but I'm going to take this upright. The Seven of Pentacles is the overall energy here. So, okay, so this is definitely a period where, a moment where someone has really taken stock of, and either maybe this has already happened or maybe this is something that you're going through now, but it's like someone has taken stock over a period of time of what it is they have in their life, what it is they actually want in their life. And I feel like what I'm hearing actually is that some of you have come to terms with with your desire of certain things that you might have been not in denial about, you might have been really running away from, you may not have necessarily been that consciously aware of. There could have been a deep sense of confusion surrounding some things that you may have wanted, some desires that have risen, that have come up for you. Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, they're saying to leave this upright, but I forgot that this deck, I was doing a reading for someone and I was guided to turn it over, like to pull it in reverse. And I forgot about that and I never fixed it for a reason. And so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to keep it this way. But actually the Seven of Pentacles is meant to be upright. It is? Yes, because I wanted to turn it that way anyway. Keep it upright. Okay. So you've taken stock and you've figured out, you've come to terms with a lot of things. That's what I'm hearing. You've come to terms with a lot of things. And so that's why you're able to put this King of Swords, Five of Wands energy aside, okay? You have the Fool in reverse, the Eight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. You have the King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands has come out again, but it's in reverse. Knight of Cups. You have the Queen of Swords now. Look, there's the Queen to that King. Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Five of Wands, again, in reverse. But then you also have the Queen, the High Priestess and the Star. Luckily, the good thing is the High Priestess and the Star are upright. I really like that. Okay. Higher wisdom, higher knowledge, and healing. Okay, wish fulfillment also. Now, I'm going to start here with the Fool, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. The Fool is in reverse, but also the Five of Pentacles is in reverse. Now, the Fool is in reverse because there is a leap of faith that someone is wanting to take. What I'm hearing and what I'm feeling is that maybe you're not quite ready to do that yet. There are still some elements that you wish to walk away from. There are still some elements that you feel like you need to remove yourself from first in order to make that leap of faith. I'm going to say use your best judgment there. Use your best discernment there, okay? I'm not going to try and sit here and tell you when the right time to make your move is. However, if you are in an energy of not taking a leap of faith, not jumping, not making the move, not sending the text, not making that call, not reaching out, whatnot, whatever, because you feel inadequate enough, you don't feel adequate enough, then that's not the right place for you to be making this decision from. And what you really need to be doing is walking away. Instead of walking, what you really need to be doing is walking away from that energy of feeling inadequate, okay? Because that's not the case at all. You are very much adequate. And in all honesty, what I am going to say, just from feeling this out, you need to be just walking straight into this new beginning, taking this leap of faith or whatnot, whatever, regardless of the circumstances. All right. You have the King of Wands in reverse, but you do have the Knight of Cups upright. And then there's this Queen of Swords in reverse. if you are in an energy where you are connecting with someone and like say you're wanting to reach out to someone or whatnot, whatever, this would be you. So this would be the masculine here, the King of Wands in reverse, and this would be the feminine, the Queen of Swords. Both of you are in reverse. The thing about this though is the feminine is in an energy of not wanting to be overly critical. And what the masculine may not realize is that the Queen of Swords energy is not what you're going to be coming up against should you reach out to this person, should you make some sort of move. Okay, it's what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling is that she, whether this is a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, this is your feminine counterpart or whatever, she is actively putting down her sword. So you don't have to be afraid. This King of Wands energy, okay? You don't have to be afraid. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Wands. All of these are in reverse. It's like there's some sort of resistance towards making a change, making a move. There are so many fives coming out here, you guys. You have the Five of Wands, you have the Five of Pentacles, you have the Five of Wands again, you have the Hierophant, which is number 5, you have the Five of Cups here. There is so much change on the horizon, guys. So much change. Okay, and what I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune here, the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, the Five of Wands is a blockage. This is a differing of opinion. There is an offer that is wanting to be made here with this Page of Pentacles, an offer of commitment, a message even wanting to be sent. This could be a business partnership. When I'm getting an energy of getting the ball rolling or getting this thing off the ground. And it's like, once you do that, once you make that offer, once you make that move, once you take that step, whatever, it's going to change things. It's going to change the energies. It's going to change the circumstances. It's going to change the surroundings. But you need to take that leap of faith first. The universe is nudging you, is saying, hey, go do that. Go do that. That thing that you want to do, go do it. High Priestess and the Star. It's going to work out. It's going to work in your favor. But then someone is sitting here like, oh, I'm not sure. Are all my circumstances correct? Are all my ducks in a row? I don't want to fuck this up. I don't want to make this same mistake again. Some of you were saying, I want this to be right. I want this to be perfect. I want this to work. And the universe is sitting here saying to you, honey, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Just go ahead and take that leap of faith with the Fool. Someone is really afraid to jump out there. But what you're not realizing, honestly, what you're not realizing is that all you really need to do is take the leap, take the jump, make that step, send that message, make that phone call, make that offer, reach out, whatever that is. What you are not realizing is that your action, the action that you are guided to take at this moment, is the next part of everything coming together. That's what I'm seeing with the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to change as soon as you reach out and make or take this leap. You're being guided towards doing it. That's what the High Priestess is saying to you too. That's your higher intuition. That's your higher self. That's the universe saying, hey, make this step. Literally, don't be afraid to enter into this next phase in your life. I understand, says the universe, that you may not be able to see exactly how things are going to work out. You may not be able to see why I'm telling you to do this right now. But trust me, do it. Take that leap. Okay? I mean, the High Priestess and the Star is a perfect energy for understanding that, you're not going to know all of the reasons why. You're not going to know all the secrets. But if you're guided towards taking some sort of leap, by all means, you better go and do it because the timing is right. Okay? All right. So now next, let's look at this Knight of Cups, Hierophant, and the Five of Cups here. What else do you want us to know about this, please, Spirit? Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh, okay. Well, we have the Ace of Cups. It is in reverse. And Spirit is saying to take the top 3 cards, 8 of Wands, the Chariot with the 4 of Pentacles. Oh man, okay. I'll get to that in a second. But we do have the Sun with the Tower, the 4 of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. And then we have this one card here that has... Which way do you want me to pull this? This way. The Magician is crossing the Hierophant. Some of you are feeling like there are still some obstacles in your way. And some of these obstacles that you're seeing here could be Hierophant energies, could be the establishment, the status quo, certain elements of the patriarchy you feel like are standing in your way. But what I'm going to turn this upright for you guys, because what I want to tell you is the Hierophant is actually not trying to stand in your way here. The Hierophant is asking you is encouraging you to look at what it is you've learned from your time or your experience tangoing with this energy, and to use that to your benefit to manifest what it is you truly desire. Okay, the Hierophant energy might be staring back at you right now, but it's staring back at you in encouragement. It's saying, please take what I've learned and use it to, or take what you've learned from me and use it to your advantage. Don't let me stop you any longer. You know what it is you need to do. Just do it. It's like that father figure that's lovingly like looking at you, just encouraging you, like, you got this. You got this. Just go do it. You got this. Right? So you have the Sun with the Tower here. 4 of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And honestly, what this is saying here is the universe, I feel like the universe is kind of giving you a kick in the pants. There might have been something, there might have been some form of communication that came through recently that kind of shook things up for you, or there was just a sudden happening. Something happened suddenly that kind of illuminated something for you, made you aware of something, or let something be known. Something came out of the darkness and was brought into the light. Okay, with the Sun and the Tower. And it's kind of like an energy of a kick in, and there's like a kick in the pants here to not let this, to not be so nitpicky. There it is again. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. To not be so nitpicky and just take this opportunity that is being handed to you. Look at that. Ace of Cups is in reverse. And then on this 4 of Cups, you have that same Ace of Cups being handed to you, saying, let's make this happen. I'm hearing, let's make this love happen. Okay, sure. If it's love for you, then it's love for you. But the universe wants you to make something happen. Let's make this happen. That's what I just heard. Okay. Top 3 cards I was guided to pull. 8 of Wands and the Chariot. Now, to me, the 8 of Wands and the Chariot are very similar energies. I do see the 8 of Wands as a minor arcana version of the Chariot. It speaks to swift movement, being in alignment. The 8 of Wands in some decks is depicted as an archer. So that could be, because of that, the 8 of Wands can be seen as Sagittarian energy, but it's an energy of having your target locked and shooting your arrow. Shooting your shot. Okay. I don't know why that came through. That came through for someone. But see, but the thing about it, the 8 of Wands is like, it's like a bullseye, right? And the 8 of Wands is upright here. So first of all, someone's not fucking around. Like, someone's not playing, you know, they have got their sights set on something and they're ready to go. The Chariot energy is an energy of being in alignment. It could be, you could very well see it as the balance between masculine and feminine energy. Just being in line with yourself, in tune with your emotions, and allowing your emotions, maybe even your intuition, to guide you forward. Okay, the Chariot, just like the 8 of Wands, is very focused and a very fast moving energy. Okay, so the two of them coming out together like this is reassurance, y'all. Whatever it is you're being guided to do, whatever action you're being guided to take, whatever step you're being guided to move towards, or to step into, whatnot, whatever, you are in alignment. Just fucking do it. With the Four of Pentacles here, the Four of Pentacles can be a miserly energy. It can be an energy of not letting go of something that needs to be let go of, but also it's an energy of a strong, stable, solid foundation. All right, so some of you are out here questioning whether or not you have the finances to make something work. You do. Again, don't be so damn nitpicky. All right, this Knight of Pentacles energy in reverse, this is when the Knight of Pentacles becomes stagnant, because he's either straight up being lazy, which I don't get is the thing here. What I'm getting with the Knight of Pentacles is when he's reversed, he's either being lazy or he's just being too critical. And I feel like this is an energy of you being too critical, like desiring things to be too perfect. In some cases, whatever your desire for it to be is unrealistic, quite frankly. It's like the universe is kind of looking at you like, honey, that's not even close to necessary. Okay. Okay, because the Knight of Pentacles, let me explain a little backstory for those of you that are fairly new to Tarot and don't quite understand. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Okay, he's the type of energy who is very loyal, very focused, very action oriented, very committed, very disciplined. All right, and he's the type of energy that, you know, has a destination in mind and is going to go through every step of that process to make sure it is done correctly. He is not the type of energy to move on to the next step if things are incomplete. He's not moving on to that next step until things are done and they're done correctly, and you don't have to worry about it, because he's the type of energy to get to his destination, his or her destination, and not want to have to double back and fix something later because it wasn't done correctly the first time. So that's kind of where the Knight of Pentacles can get a bad reputation, because he is in fact the slowest moving knight in the deck. Okay, he is so slow to move, but he's also methodical, right? But now here, this is where he's disloyal, he's a liar, he's a cheater, he's very selfish, or he's stagnant, he's lazy, he's not keeping up with his commitments, blah blah blah, or he's being overly critical and taking too much time or requiring too much to happen before he moves forward. And that's what I feel like this is. You're just being overcritical here. Don't be so hard on yourself. And I really do feel like it's not even like you're being this critical on the external. This is more like, this really feels like it's super internal, okay? Again, but that's coming from a place of not wanting to fuck this up. Recognizing that you have a second chance, or you have a new opportunity to connect with someone, or take a leap of faith, start that new job, start that new career. You have a second chance at reconciling and being with somebody, and you don't want to screw it up this time. But you're being overly critical of yourself, okay? Okay, I'm going to get a closing message here from Spirit, and then we're going to get Oracle guidance. And I feel like the Oracle guidance is going to come from the Lightworker Oracle. We have a long reading today. This is most likely going to be an hour-long reading today because we're already at 48 minutes. But hey, whatever. I don't care. You guys like longer readings. I like longer readings. So why not? One last shuffle. And then I want to get final closing guidance, closing message from Spirit here. Okay, well, something just fell on that Ace of Cups, you see? I'm gonna let this fall out. Oh, look, the sun again, you guys. Oh, and we're gonna take the top 3 cards. Oh, okay, that's very interesting. Ooh, the sun and the moon. The moon is at the bottom of the deck, and I'm hearing illusionary. I'm hearing your fears are an illusion. Okay, what's this? Ooh, the King of Cups is in reverse. What? Why? Oh my God, look, you guys. Underneath this Ace of Cups is an Ace of Pentacles. Why are you in reverse, King of Cups? Why do you feel so inadequate? I'm hearing, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Well, honey, I mean, you are though. Look at this. You have the Emperor with the Hanged Man in reverse, okay, and the Ace of Wands. It's like you've reached some sort of enlightenment. You are the master of your own domain here. Oh, Justice too? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You are in fact good enough. You're ready for this. You are ready for this. Okay, I do understand. I get it. I get it. All right. Some of you, if this is emotional in nature, for some of you, you are kind of nervous because you're not so good with emotions. You're not so good at showing love, showing emotion, and that's okay. I mean, what I'm hearing here is come as you are. All right. So this is very much a message for masculines out there who are looking to reconnect maybe with their feminines. I mean, you have the sun and the moon here, which to me is speaking to the masculine and the feminine energy. But what I feel like is you have the illumination you need. I mean, the sun has come out here twice, you guys. Okay, it's come out here twice. So this is a big green light. Big green light. Overall energy being the moon is you're allowing your fears to overshadow. You're allowing your fears and your insecurities to overshadow what the sun is shining its best light on. Okay, you have the Emperor, which is an individual that is the master of their own domain. That is the masculine. That is the father. That is, that you have this inspiration with the Ace of Wands. You have reached a sense of enlightenment with the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so this Hanged Man actually is saying two things right now. First of all, it's saying that you have the wisdom and the enlightenment and the intellect that you need in order to step forward and take this leap of faith. But also, this is a depiction of that stagnancy, that stagnant energy with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is also an energy that's saying that in which you're saying to yourself, I don't feel adequate enough. I don't feel like I've learned enough. I don't feel like I have enough wisdom or understanding under my belt. That is not the case. That is not the case. Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and Justice. Justice is speaking to how the scales are balanced, how this is the right thing for you to do. Move forward. You are the master of your own domain. You are inspired. This is the right thing for you to do. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this King of Cups and I'm going to turn it upright. Especially with this Ace of Cups that's that's reversed, but then with this Ace of Pentacles. What I really feel like here is, okay, Spirit is saying this is the divine masculine. So this is for the masculines out there. What I really feel like is you're not so good at showing emotion, but you're damn well good at showing physically, gifts, money, whatever. So for the feminines out there, if your masculine is trying to come back into your life and is not so good at showing things emotionally, please do not hold that against him or her, okay? Because they're trying their best. They would rather, at this point, if you would rather shower someone with like physical gifts or something like that to get the ball rolling, to get things started, then go ahead, play to your strengths right now. And that's also why I'm saying, or why the message is coming through as you don't have to have every single duck in a row in the way that you think you need to, or the way that you feel you're required to, in order for this to come together. You don't have to completely work through that whole feeling of inadequacy in order to come together with this person. Part of you, it could very well be part of you healing these feelings of inadequacy is by reaching out to this person that you really truly love and adore and want to get married to, is what I'm hearing, and want to have this relationship with, or reaching out towards this business partnership, or moving forward towards this this job and whatnot, whatever, this new career path, taking that leap of faith. And that is going to help fortify you. That's going to help prove to you just how adequate you are, just how worthy you are. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Just take this leap of faith. Just do it. It's yours. It's ready for you. Okay? You are ready for it. I love this. This is really good. Okay, Oracle guidance from the Lightworker Oracle for your day. I mean, remember guys, keep in mind, I just want to show you this again. This 10 of Cups. I mean, your first set of overall energy is the 3 of Wands with the 10 of Cups. Okay, and this 3 of Wands is saying to me that you are on the right path. You are about to receive a return on an investment. All of this work that you've been doing on yourself is about to be rewarded. If you would just take the leap of faith, follow the guidance, follow the direction that you're given. Yes? You can do it, I promise. Last shuffle. Whoa! Okay, we're gonna do that one more time, actually. Okay. Here we go, kids. Oracle guidance for today's message, please, Spirit. Card number 15, grounding. Okay. Now this boils down to a 6, which is harmony in love and relationships and family and home life. It's also giving me a vibe of grace, divine grace. Card number 15, grounding. Here we go. You're gonna. There we go. Okay. You long for the free and open worlds of spirit and light, yet you also yearn to experience the healing power and divine joy of sacred sound and living color. You are meant to bring joy, beauty, and comfort to this world, to share the spiritual light. To do so, you need grounding. Your dreams want you just as much as you want them. Grounding helps bring your dreams to life in your world for the benefit of many. I'm going to read this. I'm just going to read it. When a reminder comes from a higher guidance to ground oneself, it is a loving encouragement, never a judgment. Grounding is a spiritual version of remembering to call your mother. It is a chance to check in with what's happening in your physical life and make sure you are giving appropriate time and energy to what really matters to your heart. It is a chance to appreciate the beauty of the natural world and the love in your relationships. It is a chance to make sure your spiritual work is being applied in your life in ways that feel good for you. It is a chance to speak your prayers rather than only think them. You might even dance them or create a colorful flower offering for your altar or sing them from your heart. We are guided to ground ourselves when there has been an increase of light in the head. This can occur through meditation, prayer, or conscious connection with spirit. You might be on fire with ideas and inspiration, but struggling to express them practically. You may even feel congested or tense in parts of your body where the energy needs some help to flow. This is a sign to move in a way that feels freeing, strengthening, and expressive, and to add healthy relaxation and exercise into your lifestyle to allow for healing to occur. Then the light can move through your entire body, bringing vitality and helping you translate your ideas into your reality. To do so, take care of your body. Be sure to get plenty of hydration and rest. Spend time in nature. Use salt baths to cleanse your energy. You know what? I might actually do that today. I have to tell y'all, one of my favorite things is a nice Epsom salt bath. Girl, let me tell you, I love me an Epsom salt bath. Anyway, eat foods that strengthen and nourish you. Ground yourself by releasing emotional content if you are either swinging from one extreme to another or retreating to your head to analyze rather than express. You can ground emotional energy by writing in a journal or by creating art, poetry, music, or dance to express your feelings. You can also ground emotional energy through physical exercise or being in nature. Okay, sorry, my display just went to sleep. I thought my whole system went to sleep. I really hope not. But anyway, we're still recording, so we're going. Okay. Practice soothing and calming yourself so that you can return yourself to a contented, trusting, and peaceful state of being. This can be done by talking to yourself in a gentle, loving, encouraging voice, reassuring yourself that everything is working out according to a higher plan and that you are very loved. Guided meditations and relaxations that help you feel connected, peaceful, and loved will also be helpful. Choose what works for you. You'll know when you are grounded because you will feel very connected to your body, aware of your emotions, and clear, energized, and present with a sense of well-being. If you are not feeling that way, this oracle says that you can. Your energy and well-being can improve, and you can feel good about who you are and how you choose to live your life. Grounding will help you and help the universe to help you too. So ground yourselves, y'all. Don't be so damn nitpicky and don't be so damn hard on yourselves, all right? You got this, I promise. Okay, so with that said, I love you all so very much, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next cup of coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah? Take care. Mwah! Bye.